All right, what is up, guys? Today we are going to be talking about the newest update for My Hero Ultra Rumble, and we got a few changes to a few different characters and things like that to talk about, along with the addition of the rapid type Bakugo to the game, and also the confirmation of potentially the next quirk skill set that is going to be coming out. So a lot of really good stuff here. Now I will say this is all data mined by Hydros. We're using Hydros' Discord, and honestly the format that he kind of posted this stuff in is a little bit all over the place because I assume he just posted it as he was data mining it, so we might be jumping around a little bit, so bear with me. But yeah, we're going to take a look first here at Deku, who got changed, and I prefer to use this format actually as opposed to the official patch notes now because we can see the actual changes. And so he has what it looked like before on the Ultra Rumble database website versus what it looks like now with the quirk skills and how they change. So Isuki Midoriya, this is for the normal quirk skill set. Alpha, Delaware Smash, Air Force, ammo count nerfed. So if we look here, and then he had a note below about it too, so we'll see if this is, it might actually be for full bullet, I forget, but we'll see. Hold on, let's see. So Delaware Smash, Air Force, and it says ammo count nerfed, so you had ammo times 8 times 9 times 10 as you level it up, right? So you can see all that right there. And then now it goes from times 6 times 7 times 8, so no more 10 count at level 9. Okay, so like pretty significantly nerfed on the ammo count, making it so we can't spam quite as much, so that'll be interesting to see. That's actually a pretty decent nerf to the spam meta that has, you know, reigned for quite a while. And then next we have the Tomura Shigaraki default set quirk skill alpha earth crack ammo count buffed. Oh, so while Deku gets a nerf, Shigaraki gets a buff on his ammo count. Okay. So it goes from ammo times 3, ammo times 4, ammo times 5 to ammo times 4, ammo times 5, ammo times 6. Okay, so it's basically a 1 increase across all levels, essentially. So it gives him 1 more bullet for all levels. That's pretty decent, I would say. So at levels 1 and 2, you now 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, you now have 4 bullets as opposed to the 3 bullets, right? And then same thing here. So at levels 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you now have 5 bullets as opposed to 4 bullets. And then at level 9, you now have 6 instead of 5. So pretty good buff there for Shigaraki to make this quirk skill set a little bit more viable. So hopefully people use it, because I feel like people are just going to be going crazy with his other quirk skill set, which is really nice. And I think it's really nice in comparison to his original. And then we also have a change for Mr. Compress. So Compress's change is his Gamma, and it's his Magician's Choice is what it's called. Level 9 and 10 ammo specifically buffed and reload time nerfed. Okay, let's take a look here. So levels 9 and 10 is what we are trying to see. So for level 9, here we go. We got attack power and reload speed up. So reload time of 6 seconds, ammo of 1. Let's see here now. Oh, okay. Reload time of 7 seconds, so it takes a little bit longer to reload. But ammo of 2. Okay. Interesting. So now if you get this skill to level 9, you can potentially use this movement ability more. This actually might be massive. This might be a massive change right here. Having 2 bullets. Is it? Yeah, they only changed the reload, like they only changed the reload speed by 1 second, right? So that could be really interesting. That could be interesting to see how the movement effects compress in the game. How is it going to make him a little bit more viable for like getting in and out of fights and stuff like that? I don't know. Or is it going to make him less viable? That's an interesting change though, having two chances to throw yourself away now, essentially, and get yourself out of a fight or get you and an ally out of the fight. That could be actually potentially very good. So I'm interested to see how that goes in the game. Okay, and then as we go down here, you can see Isuki Midoriya, quirk skill, alpha, Delaware Smash, Air Force, damage values, and guard break values nerfed. So before you had these 63.75, 68, 72.25, and now they're a lot lower across the board, okay? So now his damage values are down overall, and his guard break values are down. So that means they're once again just kind of getting rid of the spam meta. Katsuki Bakugo default set Quirk Skill Alpha, the AP shot. Okay, it was at 10.0 before for the power. Well, they power buffed on all levels. They buffed it to 50. What? What? Yo, what? Okay, dude, they're doing some crazy stuff. They're doing some crazy stuff. Okay, interesting. And then there's just this little note here. I'd imagine down power would be how much knockback or knockdown the move has. So this power right here, not the literal down for a character. So okay, that makes more sense. So when it says down power right here, it's not technically a buff, even though it says buffed at all levels. Okay, that makes more sense if that's the case. So basically, before it had a 10 knockdown power. Now it has a 50 knockdown power, meaning you're going to knock down an opponent sooner and give them that little bit of invulnerability after they get knocked down, so he's not able to spam people down for as long and as frequently, right? So that's technically, I would say a nerf, right? Making it so people get knocked down so he can't just do as much spamming. So yeah, they're really tackling the spam meta and getting rid of it. Finally, after what 4 seasons? We're at the end of season 4, almost season 5. So I mean, I guess it needed to happen, right? But spam meta looks like might be no more. Katsuki Bakugo default set Quirk Skill Beta. Improvised grenades, down power buffed at all levels. So same thing. Same thing here. So before 200, now up to 350. So it takes essentially, from my understanding, I could be wrong on this, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I'm sure you guys will. It goes from 200 to 350, so meaning you have a higher chance to knock somebody down and then give them that invulnerability, so you can't just spam them with grenades. Okay, that would be my understanding at least. And then this part, in the data, it is referring to the specific line for Shigaraki, the individuality 3, grab continuous damage, or specifically talking about the gamma skill, 1, 2, 3, alpha, beta, gamma, are the default quirk sets, blah, 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 and second skill sets. So ground individuality, grab continuous damage, roughly translated. So Shigaraki default set. Okay, so basically this is just, I don't know why all that was needed, but basically for his gamma, area glitch on his default quirk set, damage value buffed. So now it is at 7.0. Previously it was 5.0, so they made that grab do a little bit more damage. See, none of this stuff is like in the actual official patch notes, so it's kind of nice. I appreciate Hydros for like letting us see these values and stuff like that. It's really, really nice. As we continue down here, you can see Katsuki Bakugo now available. And then you got his banner image down here. And I did skip over this. That was intentional because this is the big piece of news that I had for you guys. This is like the biggest piece of news of the entire video, in my opinion. And that is that Denki's quirk set line has been put back into the game. So it was in the game, was taken out. Now it's been put back in. And now it has a release date of 2024 5/22. And that is the very second Season 5 starts. So, Season 5, we're looking at a new quirk skill set for Kaminari. So there's your confirmation right there. It's not technically official, but, you know, it's in the game. It has a date. It's the beginning of Season 5. Makes a lot of sense. Probably like 90% accurate right there. So, Kaminari is coming to the game with a new quirk skill set. And then below, we also have a few updates. In case you guys didn't notice this, you probably noticed it if you played the game at all. But Cementas's special action icon was changed, and we had the same thing happen for Toga, so that's pretty nice. And then All Might did also receive some changes. Okay, so this, like I said, it's not in the best order with how Hydros did this, but for All Might, special action, carry to safety, and high jump, reload speed after using all gauges decrease. So penalty reload time from 13 seconds to 15 seconds is what changed specifically. So there you go. And then same thing for Bakugo's explosive speed, his special action, increased reload speed of 12 to 11 seconds. So this one looks like a nerf, if I'm understanding that right, because it used to take 13 seconds, now it takes 15. This one looks like a buff, if I'm understanding that right, from 12 seconds to 11 seconds. I could be having that backwards though, so you know, it's so weird the way they word it, but hopefully that's the right way. So yeah, changes to those. Make sure you keep that in mind. And then down here we just have a list of all the different changes, and then you can join this Discord if you haven't joined it yet. It should be linked in the description, and you guys can join this and see all the data mine stuff for yourself. But this just shows all the changes and stuff. It'll jump to everything we just covered, so really interesting. And then check out the database as well if you guys haven't checked that out yet. And last piece of news here, It goes from when you change between Bakugo's different quirk skill sets, right? His HP does actually change. So default is at 300. With the machine gun quirk skill set, he actually has less HP because he's a speed character, and now he has 250 HP. So keep that in mind when you're using Rapid Bakugo. He will be a little bit squishier. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.